Hello there.
Hello, hello. I swear that circling live thing wasn't there before. I was like, "Whoa, it's a new thing."
Whoa, new live thing.
I
But
have
hey,
not seen this before.
all good. Well, welcome to our last podcast of 2022.
No, dude, I hadn't even thought about that.
Yeah, yeah. Last podcast of 2022. And I, I, I feel like this is a really sad podcast. I don't
What?
know about you.
Why is this a sad podcast, Joey?
Because all the news has just been so sad.
What? I can only think of one bit of news that's sad. Maybe you've got more more that I can't think of right now.
I mean, the rest of it's probably not sad to anyone else. A bit sad to me, though. I find it a bit sad.
Oh, what the Ash and Pikachu stuff?
Oh yeah, that's absolutely sad. That's definitely the worst one. That's right in the feels. Like I could cry over that. That's not even like
Oh no, Joey!
that's my childhood
To be
gone. That's
honest,
that over.
you're not the only person that I've heard say that. There's quite a lot of people on Instagram that I've heard say that they're actually legit upset about it.
I'm not mad about it. I'm just like I don't really know how to explain it. I'm just a bit like, oh, I'm sad.
Oh
I'm sad now.
man, am I the only? I'm really excited.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sad. I'm sad, but I'm only sad because it's like the end of the only thing that I've ever known. I'm a bit
Yeah, that
weird
is
when
so
it comes
true.
to things like that. I'm a bit
No,
like,
I don't deal with change well either. Don't worry.
yeah, I'm like so really like weird when it comes to change. And it's like, if they change the backs of the Pokemon cards, which I know is a really silly thing to say and they'll never do, but if they ever did that, even though it's a very simple thing, I would probably cry. I'd be like, well, that's it. I'm never buying cards again.
No, but there is news to do kind of similar to that, but
Wait,
I'm
what?
not sure. What? No, hang
Wait,
on a
no,
second.
no, you can't drop these things
Hang
on
on,
me.
this is what.
Oh, well, now I'm mad about that as well. I'm
No,
looking
no,
at my
don't be
notes
mad.
now.
It's a great change that they've made to the Pokemon cards that I'm really surprised it's like you do know what this is. I'm just trying to be vague because we're still introing and not there yet.
No.
Anyway, hi Chef, how are you doing?
Yeah, chef. What's up? Thank you for stopping by. I'm really confused. I don't even know where to start now.
No, I don't either. Do you have a list?
I do. I do have a
Do.
list. Of
Cool,
course, I
let's
have a list.
go through the list.
Good. That makes more sense, doesn't it, to go through my list? Because if I don't go through my list, then we're just going to be like talking about random stuff for like 3 hours. So,
Yeah,
okay.
right.
So, the first thing that you may or may not know about, the first bit of news that I stumbled across personally today when I was looking into this, and this is something I can't really talk about too much because I haven't played Scarlet and Violet too much
Oh,
since last
okay.
time. But there's a new patch for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet that
Oh, is
released. It was like
Oh.
a mini update. It was the first patch of the game, and I have the patch notes for it, which I'm going to read for you. And when I
Okay.
say read for you, we might be here a while.
Okay,
So,
okay. Go.
so where's my patch notes gone? Oh, my phone's gone all weird. Hang on a
Ah,
second.
no. Sorry, don't
Uh,
worry. I literally just forgot that I forgot to tell YouTube people that we're live, so I have just done that.
right, no, awesome, no problem.
Also, hello Elder and hello Matt Towel.
Yo, Matt. Yo, Elder. Thank you so much for dropping by. Are the glitches sorted? Well, that is the question. And after playing it today, after I updated it, I can happily tell you, no,
No,
they are not.
they are not.
They are still there.
They're
They are
definitely
still there, exactly the same as before, in my opinion, from what I'm playing. And my Pokemon are only like level 30, so I'm not like crazy high. I'm doing more of the exploring and just quick battling rather than battling every person and Pokemon I see. So anyway, let me read this version. This is version 1.8.1.4. Very lots of points. And the update details are there's battle pass updates, rank match updates, shop updates, event updates, bug fixes, and text fixes. I mean, I've not noticed any of those myself, but that's fine.
I mean, I don't think I've noticed anything either. Like, I've been playing it fairly consistently throughout the whole since it's been released. Like, and I don't feel like I've noticed anything so major that I like go, oh yeah, no, they fixed that.
Yeah, same. Same. So, this is from the official website. If the game has not been updated on your device, please restart the game to apply the update. While the game is updating, you may not be able to connect to the server if this occurs. Please try again later. Changes have also been made to some of the Pokemon and the moves to adjust the balance of the Unite battles as well.
Oh, okay.
So the details are Sableye Confuse Ray. That's been cooled down from 8 to 10 seconds.
Oh, right. This is on Unite, not Scarlet and Violet, then.
The first section was on Scarlet and Violet, and now the next one's
on Unite.
Yeah.
Cool.
So the next one is Duraludon's Dragon Pulse. Has been and Dragon Tail have been gone from 12 to 14. And the Dragon Pulse has gone from 8 to 9. The Ruin, is that? Revolving Ruins? Dodrio.
I literally have no idea.
Do you not play Unite?
Not really, no.
No, I
think
don't
I played
either.
it for a little bit on release, but it's not really my kind of game.
No, it's not mine either. That's why I don't play it. But the Dodrio, I'm just going to announce the Pokemon then, rather than the names of all the moves that they've basically nerfed all their moves because they were OP. In a word, people were complaining that they were OP, so it's just a bit sort of like, well, okay, we're going to nerf the cooldown times on these so people can't spam them.
Well, wait a second. If they've nerfed the cooldown times from, like, let's say 12 seconds to 9 seconds, surely that actually means they can use them more often.
10, no, it's going the other way, sorry. So it's like 10 to 11, 8 to 9. Like,
right, okay, from 9 to 12, right.
Yeah,
okay,
9 to 12.
I misunderstood what you were saying, yeah.
My fault. Some of them have been put the other way around, so they're more powerful, but most of them have been nerfed.
Gotcha.
So I'm just going to go through the Pokemon. Dodrio, Azumarill, Sableye, Duraludon, and Buzzwole.
Nice.
Cinderace, Urshifu, and that's it.
Cool. So that's actually quite a lot of the Pokemon in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, because I think Unite doesn't have that many.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. Yeah. So it's got, no, it's not got like crazy amounts. If I had to pick a number off the top of my head, I think there's about 20 Pokemon, give or take, you can choose from.
Yeah. So
somebody please correct me if I'm wrong.
So that's probably about half of them have been nerfed. Because not all of them have been nerfed. Some of them have been increased, but most of them have been nerfed to increase the balance.
Which makes a lot of sense. It's a competitive game. It's literally designed for that. Yeah.
Well, for example, Call of Duty, they do that all the time. If they find that a gun is OP, they'll patch it that day, and next day it'll be completely different. It'll be unusable.
They're constantly doing it in Destiny too.
Yeah. So
like the meta is always changing.
Absolutely, exactly that. So that's really all the Scarlet and Violet updates have got. However, I do want to mention something else. Scarlet and Violet at the moment are bringing out basically daily mystery gifts. So you need a code. You type that code into the mystery gift section because it's like, do you want to receive one from the internet or do you have a code? They're releasing a lot of codes at the moment. And the second that I find those codes, I always release them on my Facebook. So if you haven't already, go to my Facebook, Joey's Gaming, and I've probably got about 5 or 6 codes on there ready to just be redeemed.
Nice.
And you get like food items, potions, ingredients to make like TMs and stuff like that. So head over to my Facebook page and they're on there. So
nice. I had no idea.
Yeah. So for example, there's one below us right now.
Oh, cool. Happy holidays, 50 Ice Terror Shards. Oh, that's fun.
That type of thing. So yeah,
Thanks,
there's that. Yeah. Hey, CJ, thank you so much, by the way. I'm just going to shout out to CJ for, of course, producing us.
Woohoo!
Now, CJ is now a producer. So, yeah, of course, that's Collectibles. Go and check them out. They're amazing. And oh, by the way, seeing as we're on the subject of collectibles, I again haven't wrote this down, but our little meet and greet, of course,
Oh,
didn't go as planned.
no, that did not.
Unfortunately, the trains, the snow, I was prepared to walk. It's just, but it was like a 6-hour train drive, so I might have
Yeah.
been there by today if I'd walked. So,
Hey ho,
yeah,
what can you do?
we did really try, didn't we, Tofu?
No, we really, really
We
did.
really
Yeah,
did.
but
I
alas.
We booked hotels and everything, so never mind. But it is being rescheduled, of course. So it's still happening. If you want to come and say hello to us at Collectibles,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
eventually.
I
So
mean, obviously, go support Collectibles anyway for anywhere near Andover in the
yeah, if you're anywhere
UK.
near,
Yeah, if you're anywhere near Andover in the UK, go say hello to CJ. Go say hello to the new store and such. I hear he's got lots of good stock.
yeah,
Yeah. But if not, try and come see us and see us there in February is where
February it
is what
is.
we're aiming for.
Yeah. So hopefully
Obviously,
the
we'll let you
snow's
guys
gone by
know
then,
more. Yeah, right. I hope so.
and we still have trains by then as well.
Yeah, right. Like the strikes make everything so difficult to plan.
Yeah, it is difficult, but we're penciling in February now anyway. That's a
Yeah.
thing. So
Yeah.
anyway, right, okay, I'm gonna go to back to my notes
Anyway,
because
real quick, I'm just going to say hello to Jazz and Dio for joining us. Hi,
yeah,
guys. Thank you for joining us.
thank you for making it, guys. You're awesome. Sorry, I keep drinking. By the way, my house is so hot. It's just like a desert. My mouth's so dry.
Oh my God.
I'm talking. I've got the heating on for River all the time.
Oh,
So
yeah, because Baba. Yeah, that must be
yeah,
really
of course.
important. Yeah, that's a good point.
Absolutely, yeah. Living in Wales, we got the ice, the snow. We live in the hills, the valleys. It's
Damn.
cold, so but this house is not. I'm happy to say. But yeah. Anyway, so the next thing I've talking about, we'll keep on to the subject of codes. Pokemon Go have codes as well at the moment, and also Pokemon have like little festive hats.
Oh, cute.
So
Oh, yeah, of course they do. They always have them at like Halloween and stuff as
yeah,
well. Yeah.
Halloween. I think Pikachu and both Eevee, there we go, have festive hats at the moment.
Oh, cuties.
So yeah, I used to play Pokemon Go like every second of the day because when I lived in Birmingham, I lived outside a numerous amount of Pokestops. I was in my
Mhm.
bed just spinning those
Yeah, it's
Pokestops
so
and
easy to play Pokemon Go when you live in the city.
yeah. And now I live out here, and then my nearest Pokestop's about 2 miles down the road. So
Really? Oh my God,
yeah,
I'm
oh God,
actually
yeah,
quite lucky where I am because even though it's a village, I live on like the village center, if that makes sense. And so
yeah.
there's a surprising amount of Pokestops, like at the post office, at the local Irish bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, the town, because I live outside of the town on top of a hill, the
Mm.
town itself is really good for Pokestops, even though we do live in the
No.
middle of nowhere. It's actually quite good. It's like got, 10 within walking
Yeah,
distance,
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
say.
Same, yeah, same here.
But because I live quite far outside of town, it's just so far away. And
Mm.
it's cold, and I'm just like, I'm not feeling going and walking to go to those Pokestops. And now it's cold as well. Colton, my little sausage dog,
No,
he won't walk.
little
He's like,
baby.
yeah, I mean he's 3, but yeah, he's just so stroppy when it comes to walking. If
Mm.
it's hot, fine, he'll love going for a walk. Anything cold on his little toe beans, he goes like this outside the house. He'll put his paw on the path and he'll go like this.
Oh
Nope. Yeah.
no.
And he'll just walk back in the house. I'm like, oh my days, this dog.
Oh my God, that's
So
so funny.
spoilt boy. But yeah,
Spoiled
so
bastard.
Pokemon Go, I've got festive events on, I'm gonna say, and festive codes and festive hats and all that sort of jazz. It's cute, it's cool, I like it.
Yeah.
Keeps it going. I'm really honestly surprised that so many people still play it.
No, I know, right?
And so many people still love it. I mean, that's fantastic. I love that. That's great.
Yeah.
It's not dead, and that's what I like. I
Yeah,
like
same.
Pokemon games to go forever. So next one, Pokemon cards. Let's go. Let's go. I'm excited
Oh
about this.
yeah, right. Big news about Pokemon cards. Yeah.
So a lot of our new set has been released, whereas last podcast we were talking about the Japanese version of the new set, weren't we? And the one
Yeah,
that had
we
just
were.
come out was which was V Star at the time. We are now getting, like just said on screen, the Crown Zenith. We have had some beautiful cards
Mm-hmm.
been released
Yeah, yeah,
on
yeah.
like Poker Beach and the Bulba one. What's it called? Um,
Bulbapedia.
Bulbapedia. That's the one.
There
And
we go.
they released a lot of the set list for the newest Japanese set, and also some English versions which are going to be in Crown Zenith, because they all like make the English set, don't we? We
Fantastic.
we basically just get all of their leftovers crammed into one set. So and I'm fine with that because the cards look gorgeous.
They do.
So oh my god, and the EX of course is back. Look how good
Wait
this
a
Gardevoir
second.
looks.
I really hate to correct you, but I am 99% certain that EX isn't returning until our Scarlet and Violet base set, which isn't
This
released until February. So that's
oh
not actually in the Crown Zenith
this
set.
this might be the next one after the Crown
Yeah,
Zenith
no,
then.
no, no. Yeah. So I think so. Anything
Ah,
that you sent earlier that's in English is from Crown Zenith, but
yeah,
anything like this, which is EX and in Japanese, is going to be base set Scarlet and Violet over in Japan, which will probably also be our base set Scarlet and Violet.
yeah. So this one, which is in
Yay.
English, is going to be our base set Scarlet and Violet.
This is also base set Scarlet and Violet, yes.
Still looks sick though. You
No,
get the
no, it
point.
does, because look, the Terra Pokemon. I'm so excited.
Oh,
Do you know how long Lindy
that's
has been
so cute.
waiting for an Arcanine card? Arcanine has never had an EX card. He never had a V card. He never had a GX card. Okay, his Suian Arcanine had a V card, like fairly. No, he didn't even, did he? He had a character rare card, like fairly recently. But he's never had like a big card. And Lindy's really, yeah, I'm really
They're
excited
mad
about the
cards. Though. I
Arcanine.
absolutely love them.
Yeah,
So
and then this
this
one is Crown Zenith, if I remember
yes,
rightly.
correct. So this one is in the Charizard Ultra Premium collection,
Mm-hmm.
but is also going to be in our Crown Zenith, which doesn't make sense to me, but
No, it
fine.
doesn't make any sense either. And this shows what Chaz has just said in the chat. Also, which I'm not sure whether you had seen or not, we're getting rid of yellow borders.
Yeah, they're all going silver like the Japanese ones.
Oh, I'm so happy about that. What do you think, Joey?
I like the you know, I've never been into Japanese Pokemon cards, not because I don't like them. I've never been into them because I've never been able to get hold of them until I had adult money.
That makes sense.
And so I've never had the privilege of owning a lot of Japanese product until recently.
Yeah.
And I really started opening it with VMAX Climax.
Yeah, right.
My absolute baby set. I love that set.
It's
Like I want
such
to
a
collect
good
the
set.
whole set. It's amazing. And I noticed the cards had the silver border, and I was like, wow, these look so much better than ours.
They do, right?
Why do they look so much better than ours? That's so annoying. Why do ours look like garbage and theirs look so good?
If I had to like guess, it's because silver and grey is quite like a neutral color, so it can really go with anything. Yellow is not a neutral color. You put yellow on yellow, like if it's off,
looks
it's
weird.
gonna look weird. If you put yellow with green, that looks weird. If you put
So
yeah,
like,
yellow and purple isn't like too
it's
bad,
not
but
too bad with
it
this.
doesn't, because it's not a neutral color. It
Like,
doesn't go with everything.
so look at the Gardevoir on screen now,
Hey.
and then the Gardevoir that was just on screen just. Look at the difference and how much better that EX version looks.
Oh, it looks so much better.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the yellow border is not terrible, but
No.
the silver just looks so much better.
I've always thought it looks
just
quite like the silver looks more adult, I've always thought, and the yellow looks more childish, maybe a little bit cheesy almost. Like, you get what I mean?
Yeah, totally. I get what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I love these new cards. I don't know, I just love the new where Pokemon is going with the cards. I just like it. I don't know why I like it. Maybe it's because it's change. And you know what? I really don't sit well with change. If something's not broken, I always say don't fix it. but
I
I
think
don't know why. It just looks good.
it does look good. I think my one question is, so we've gone from having, so with V cards and GX cards, these are full arts of, sorry, I can grab my Pokecast. Like they are full arts pictures, right? With the V cards. But now with the EX cards, we're going back to the half arts.
Yeah.
And I wonder whether character rares will still be around / trainer gallery,
Oh
depending on whether
no,
you
don't
like,
say that to
because
me.
obviously the trainer gallery is all actually, oh yeah, because obviously the trainer gallery is all these full art cards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but all we've seen so far is like Terra Pokemon, which is a half art card, EX cards, half art. Yeah, and then obviously normal ones, half arts. So it's like, oh, I wonder whether we're getting rid of the full
Card thing, the
yeah,
full
like
whole
the
character
full
thing going
display.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I'd be mad if we did. And
Right.
two, I think we may have more pictures, CJ, of different cards that are in the Crown Zenith and the next Japanese set as well, which I may well have sent you, but I'm not sure if I did or not.
We're doing
So,
well.
but yeah, I'd be so angry if they got rid of character cards. So not really sure. What do you think?
I mean, obviously, I love character cards. I love the trainer gallery. Yeah, so I'd be really disappointed if they got rid of them completely. Yeah, also like special arts and stuff like that, like that we have alt arts and all that jazz that like are super rare. Like even if they're super rare and not as available as trainer gallery cards, I still really like them. So yeah, as a whole, I would be really upset if we got rid of the full visual aesthetic. However, I could understand if they made them slightly rarer. I'd
In a
still be
sense
upset,
of
but
like,
I could understand it.
in the sense of if the cards were rarer,
Yeah, so let's say for
like
anything
this.
that becomes a full art that takes up the whole screen is now only available as an alt art, as a secret rare kind of thing. I could understand that from like a
I can
marketing aspect.
understand as long as
I
they
wouldn't
don't
be
get rid of.
happy, but yeah, I
I mean,
wouldn't
it'd
miss.
make the price of them go through the roof. That's for sure.
It would. That is true. That is true.
I mean, Pokemon have always been really clever of going, right, okay, that this is now worth nothing. What can we do to make it worth money again?
Exactly.
So,
And
which,
these, like, you can pick up character rare cards for like between £1.50 and £3 a card. So
yeah.
it's not like they're pricey.
No. What do you think, chat? Would you be mad if they got rid of like character secret rares like Tofu's got their holding? Would you be mad if they got rid of
Pricey.
those?
Would you be rad if
Would
they got rid of the trainer gallery?
yeah, would you be mad if they like changed it, or maybe they have like the crystallization, like
Oh,
they
the
have VMAX
Terra
at the
Pokemon.
moment,
Yeah.
the Terra Pokemon. Maybe what if they did those now, but rather than like VMAX, it was like Terra.
So
But
they've
yeah,
already. So if CJ can bring up the picture of the Arcanine card that we've got, the Arcanine is a Terra Pokemon. So that's the example of Terra Pokemon that we've already got.
does it say something on it? Oh, it doesn't say anything. It just
No, it
says
doesn't
EX.
say anything on it at all. It just says EX, but we can quite clearly see that this is obviously Terra Crystal Arcanine because he's got the sing, he's all crystally. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, I don't actually know.
Mm-hmm.
Mad. I don't
Mad.
know.
Right.
Ah, I. So
They're cutting.
if you had to get rid of one of them, one of if Pokemon some company was like, right, guys, we have to get rid of one of these cards, whether it be EX cards or like the Terras or the character secret rares or the rainbows or the golds. We have to get rid of one of
Jesus
them.
Christ.
Which one would you get rid of?
Oh, I think I would get rid of either rainbows or secret rare alt arts.
I would get rid of
But
gold
probably
cards.
more rainbows. Wait, which
What
ones are
rainbows? Really? I'm surprised you said
yeah.
rainbows. It's so shiny and colourful though.
No, I know, but I really love the like individualistic artwork that we've been getting in the character rares, and they kind of like a lot of the rainbow cards don't have original artwork on them. They just take a pre-made, already existing design and just whack rainbow on it.
Yeah, make it shiny.
Make it shiny. So I feel like they're the least original out of every type of card that we get. So I think for me, rainbows.
That's fair. I love the rainbows though, so I can't say that. So I'm gonna say gold cards I'd get rid of because I just think they look like trash.
I just noticed Chaz says, and I didn't know this, apparently we're getting 3 holos in a pack now as well.
I heard. That was weird.
Right, I'll be well happy with that. Three chances to pull good stuff in a pack. Yes, please.
Yeah, it's the same as Japanese because they have 3 holos per pack.
Oh, do they? Oh, so they're making it more unison. Oh, that's so exciting. I actually didn't know that.
I'm well excited. You know, I don't know. I'm really looking forward to this new set. Looking forward to the EXs coming back. I really enjoy the X's. I really hope the character cards don't go though. I love them so much.
No, same.
Like,
I guess
I
we'll
love
have to
them.
see.
Like this one. I just don't know. I just love it.
Oh, it's a good Pikachu.
It's a very good Pikachu. I don't know why it's just sitting here, but yeah, I just love them. So I hope they don't go. Right, okay. Let's see what's next.
What we got?
So it's actually probably the last thing I've only got to mention, other than chat wanting to, you know, talk about other subjects, and also one last thing that I wanted to do anyway, seeing it's the end of the year. So the anime.
Yeah, anime. Goodbye, Ash and Pikachu.
I'm so sad.
I'm the opposite. I'm just really excited.
I know you are. To be fair, you watch it so much, you're probably sick of them. Whereas I've only ever watched the first one, so I'm not. And
so all you have is like fond nostalgia memories.
Yeah, so I only ever have good memories. But they're bringing out that like one last episode where Ash returns and goes to see all his old friends, doesn't he?
So if I remember rightly, again, somebody please correct me if I'm wrong, starting sometime in January, they're going to finish off Ash's final journey with an 11 episode kind of special. We've seen clips of kind of some of the stuff that's going to happen, and we know that he goes to see Misty. We know that he goes to see Brock in these episodes. Other than that, we don't really have that much information, but it's kind of like a final 11 episodes to say goodbye to Ash and Pikachu. So yeah, I don't really know what to expect other than going back home, seeing Ash and Brock. Like, who else are we going to see? Like, you got 11 episodes. What are you going to do with 11 episodes?
11 episodes. Maybe they're going to go to every gym, to every town.
But that would only be in Gen 1, though. Like, this, like, obviously Ash and Pikachu have been through so much more than just Gen 1.
I guess so. Do you think he'll be he must be going back to Kanto, though, to see
No, he has to be. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an assured thing. So I'm going to assume now that he's going to be going back to Kanto and spending all 11 episodes in Kanto. Or he might be going back to Kanto for like 2 or 3 episodes, seeing Misty for 1 episode, seeing Brock for 1 episode. Team Rocket, Finley, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So I've just had a look at the clips real quick because I had them up in the background from earlier. So one of the things that's really notable about this Ash is that he's wearing his Kanto outfit again. Mm-hmm. So he's wearing the OG outfit, which is quite weird because I remember, so Infamous Trainer also does Pokemon episode reactions, and his initial thought was this is the same outfit that alternative universe Ash wears in the movies. So it's been confirmed that the Ash in the movies is a different Ash to the Ash in that we get in the anime. So we have Ash.
That's why I can't watch it. It messes my brain up.
We have Ash that's in the anime, which is OG Ash, and we have Ash that's in the movies, which is AU or alternate universe Ash. So because Ash is in his Kanto outfit again, nobody knows whether he's just whether it's anime Ash in the Kanto outfit or whether it's AU Ash, because that's the outfit that AU Ash wears.
I'm so confused right now. This is one where I feel like this is a whole new video for you, Tofu.
I can't be bothered with that. Jesus.
You'll just be sitting there talking to yourself for ages.
So that's like one of the things that I know that there's a little bit of like what's going on. We do have a couple of it does show us like a couple of little bits and bobs of what's happening. There's like, for example, a little scene in the trailer where Ash is being chased by Beedrill. There's a little scene with Team Rocket. There's a little scene with Ash cuddling Pikachu in bed, and that is literally all that we see. So
isn't there one with him and the old Butterfree as well? Isn't he?
That was at the end. No, that was at the end of last episode that just aired.
Oh, I see. And he went back to go and see his
old So he went back. He went.
Right,
so at the end of the last episode, he said goodbye to Go, and he went back to Kanto, and we kind of we just get a couple of like little flash images while the credits scroll, and one of those like flashing images is him like with Butterfree.
Oh, assuming it's not a flashback, that's actually him going back home.
Yeah.
He's completed his journey. He's now a Pokemon master. There's nowhere else for him to go. He's going back home 20 years later at the age of 11.
Exactly.
Back home to Pallet Town. I'm with you.
Exactly. Although I am curious, Chaz says that he's going to Mount Silver. Is this, I'm curious, Chaz, is this something that you've read that's confirmed? Or, because I haven't seen this anywhere, but I have also only seen the trailer that's dropped. I don't have any other information.
I'm confused. Mount Silver, where's that? That rings a bell, but I just honestly can't remember that.
Oh, God damn it. I'm like, Mount Moon is where Jigglypuff is. Where's the
yes.
Excuse me, I'm just going to Mount Silver Pokemon. Mount Silver is a mountain in the northeast region of Johto, located west of Victory Road and the Indigo Plateau.
Isn't that where Ho-Oh is?
I actually don't know. At the very summit of Mount Silver, the player may battle Red. There we go.
Right.
And in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, Moltres can be found here.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
Oh, Johto, Ash versus Red. There we go.
Yeah. Cool. I'm with you now. That's really cool, though, because that's another thing that's like happened. That
would be really cool if Ash, but Ash hasn't ever battled Red in the anime, has he?
He's only battled him in the game, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah,
but he still battled him, which
is interesting.
Still cool though. Cool concept.
No, it is.
We should go back to Lavender Town.
Let us know if that's a confirmed thing or whether that's just like a rumor that Twitter is typing.
Or whether that's just a conspiracy theory.
Or whether that's your theories.
Still cool though. That'd be cool.
Yeah, it would be cool, especially because we do see Ho-Oh at the end of the last episode that just aired. We have Go, and there's a moment where Go and Ash are riding on the back of Lugia's back, and then they see Ho-Oh.
That's really cool.
Why
the hell don't I watch the anime? I'm really like. Is this Journeys?
This is Journeys? Yeah. Which is mostly on Netflix.
It is, yeah, but I don't even have time to play my my Scarlet and Violet game. I managed to play it today.
You can put it on in the background forever.
This is true.
I should indoctrinate them at a young age.
Yeah. Oh no, that will be happening. Trust me, don't worry. Don't worry.
Okay, it's just something that Chaz made up.
It could happen though.
It could happen. But yeah, so Ash and Pikachu are leaving after their 11 episode special, and then I don't know how much.
Is that going to be on Netflix?
I would assume so, but I don't know. It won't ever upload. So the problem with Netflix is that they don't, unless you're the problem with Netflix is that you have to wait for the dub to come out. So all of this stuff that I'm talking about, all right, it's airing in Japan. The last episode's aired in Japan, but it's not uploaded to Netflix yet because the dub hasn't been done yet.
That makes sense. But I'd expect it to be out sometime in the beginning of next year, right?
Yeah, so if I remember rightly, this 11 episode. When is the 11? Oh my gosh, I cannot remember. Hang on, let me see if I can just find it real quick. The final chapter in Ash and Pikachu's story, 11 episodes, start airing January the 13th, 2023 in Japan. So
in Japan, so
in
a couple
Japan.
of months after then.
So yeah, so we've got so January 13th, Friday is when the 11 episode special starts, which makes sense. They're taking a few weeks break for the holidays after doing the last episode of Journeys. Yeah, then they'll have the 11 episode special, and then we have more pictures because then we start our new adventure with our new protagonists.
Yay!
Yeah, no, I'm excited to see how this goes. I have no idea what to think because this is literally the only image that we've been given. This is it. Even in the video, like
this is. Do you think these two will be joint protagonists because there's a male and a female?
I guess so. She is the only one. So I also sent CJ. There's another picture. So the trailer that we get for this new series is we have this image where she's choosing her Sprigatito, I assume, in a school uniform. I would like to note that isn't either of the school uniforms we get in Scarlet or Violet.
Odd.
Which I find really strange. So it's like a Paldea. Whatchamacallit, it's like a Paldea, it's like a Paldea season because we're getting Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley as shown in the picture. And she's choosing Sprigatito, so we're in Paldea, but not the same school.
No, but also you got to think of it like this. In the anime Encanto, when you get yellow, blue, and red, the outfit's different to the one in the anime as well. Maybe
that is also very true. So it could well and truly be the same school, just like different uniform.
Yeah, or different universes.
Oh yeah, AU Ash.
I can't deal with that different universes stuff. It's making my brain just go.
So the only stuff we get in the trailer is this, which makes me think that there'll be more of a focus on her, just because she's the only thing that we've actually seen animated so far. Then we get a little clip of a shiny Rayquaza for whatever bloody reason, which indicates to me that this season isn't going to be solely set in Paldea. It will start in Paldea because we're getting a Sprigatito starter, and then it will go somewhere else. Because why the hell are we getting shown a shiny Rayquaza?
Or again, maybe it's like Kanto. They showed Ho-Oh in the first episodes, and Ho-Oh wasn't even a thing then.
Oh, that is such a good point. I didn't even think of that.
Sorry, I'm just really messing things up for you.
It's a really good point. I have got no idea. The long and short of it is I don't have a bloody clue.
But no, hey, it's always good to think about these things, though, because what you're saying is actually so true. Why are they showing a shiny Rayquaza? Since when did Pokemon... shiny Pokemon exist in the anime? Since when's that happened?
In Johto, because Ash caught a shiny Noctowl.
Ah.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
But yeah, this
proof that Joey really did stop watching after Gen 1.
Yeah, proof. I mean, I watched the odd episode here and there, but I didn't have a clue. I knew what was going on because I played the games, but I didn't at the same time. So I knew all the Pokemon and all the characters, just nothing else. not the plot, not what's going on or whatever. Just watch it because I like Pokemon. Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, no, we literally get shown her with the Spriggy, this Rayquaza, and then that first image that you guys were shown, which is of her and the boy that we've got with the 3 starters. And that is all the context that we've got. Like, literally nothing else.
Do you think that the Spricato is going to be the main Pikachu from now on?
Ooh, that's a tough question. No, I'm gonna say no.
Because they've got to have a new logo Pokemon. They surely have, because they have since Pikachu. Pikachu's been the logo Pokemon for Pokemon for 25 years.
And that makes a lot of sense. But I can't imagine it being any of the actual starters because they've never used an actual starter as a logo Pokemon apart from the first generation on the game cartridges.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
other than that, like the whole anime has been about Pikachu, and even like Chloe got her Eevee. Like
The games all use mostly the legendaries.
Yeah, right. And then and in the anime, Go got all three, or got all three starters. Yeah, then obviously Ash had
No wonder
Pikachu.
everyone hates Go. It's like, why do you have to choose 3? God.
Everybody hates Go because he caught Suicune in a Pokeball. Like,
Did he? That's
yeah,
a
yeah,
1 in a million. You
yeah. No,
definitely, you
he did. He
definitely have to
did.
hit
No,
save before you see the Suicune in the game to do that.
it goes been catching legendary Pokemon left, right, and center. So,
God's sake, Go.
I know, right?
But
But
yeah,
yeah, so I can't imagine them choosing a singular starter Pokemon as their main
so
thing.
I'm gonna go out on just
Go,
saying
go.
this. I haven't played half of Scarlet and Violet, maybe even 3/4, because my Pokedex is I've only got like 50, 60 Pokemon,
I'm
and
actually
that's
shocked.
including all of them, not just the 50, 60 new ones.
Okay.
So if you're going to mention a Pokemon, I'm not going to know what it is mostly. But out
It's
of
okay.
all, I'm assuming they're going to have to choose a new Pokemon because there's no point in choosing an old one. Out of all the new Pokemon that you've seen, they've got to choose a new logo Pokemon. They can't solely focus on all of them. There's always a favorite. There's always one or a couple of Pokemon that are going to be in the anime a lot. What would be your choice and why?
So, right, so if I'm taking a gander, I actually don't think there's going to be a logo Pokemon per se in
Do you
this
think there will be
season.
a few?
I think, yeah, I think that they're like the promo picture. I think that they will focus on the three starters.
Hmm.
But I don't necessarily think that they'll preference any over the others. I think other Pokemon that will will probably make an appearance is the Pikachu clone, so Poor
Yeah,
Me and its evolutions.
yeah,
Um, what else do I think would make? I'm just trying to think. I mean, realistically, yeah, that's the only ones I can think of. Poor Me and its evolutions, and the Paradox Pokemon are realistic, and then the starters. I feel
yeah,
like are the only ones that they definitely have to have in some way, shape, or form in this anime.
yeah. That's fair. I agree with you. But I always find it difficult if there's lots and lots of main Pokemon to
Mm.
focus. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like you know how you like I love all animals, for example, but I love my dog and my cat the
Mhm.
most, obviously. I always feel like in Pokemon you always favorite things, but if you choose like you have 6 in your team,
Yeah,
and
I mean,
as
like
far as I can remember, it's
Ash has
still
always got a
6.
team of 6. Yeah, Ash has always got
Yeah,
a team of 6. Um, so realistically, we're only going to have 12 Pokemon between our two main characters.
exactly. So what
Oh,
6 or 12 would be
all right.
focused on? Because you know, obviously you're going to go through each episode and see different Pokemon as all the animes,
That is
but
so true.
they're always going to have like a 6 that are like, right, these are our 6. Let's
Okay,
go.
so I think that it makes sense to have a Cyclizar in there because without a Cyclizar, how are you going to bring up the conversation of Miraidon and Coridon, which should get brought up at some point?
Yeah,
Yeah, and I think it makes sense to have Poor Me.
yeah,
Um,
that's good shouts.
I oh, dude, I'm like really lost. Like genuinely really lost. I think that uh Wiglet and Wugtrio or like Toed School, but probably Wiglet and Wugtrio
I was going to say Wiglet.
will probably make an appearance at some point because they need that to be able to explain because obviously Wiglet is meant to be an entirely different Pokemon from Diglett, if that makes sense, just
Yeah,
evolved under similar circumstances. So they're
yeah,
going to need to include one of those Pokemon to explain that whole situation. It does have a name and a term. I've just completely and utterly forgotten what it is right now.
yeah.
Um,
To differentiate the two.
yeah. And then on top of that, like you do obviously have the new evolutions. So I feel like I don't know. I feel like they might throw in Dunsparce
Yeah.
because that would make, especially as like a one-off episode. I think Dun Dunsparce would make a great one-off episode for just for the giggles.
Yeah. Do you feel like that they'll bring in some of the old Pokemon just to throw them in there just so not all hope is lost?
Well, I think that's a really good point. Actually, do our people have? I mean, that's a great
Access.
point. Yeah, because obviously Rayquaza's in it, so we're not just in Paldea, we're everywhere.
Yeah. Or even
So
if we're in Paldea, there's still Pokemon from every region in the Paldea region because I've got a Pikachu in my team and I'm only level 20.
so true, so true. I have no idea. I guess realistically, only time can tell. I'm not very good
Yeah.
at predicting these things.
I think that
What do
they're
you
gonna
think?
have a I think they're gonna have a mix. I think that
Mm,
they'll include some new ones in their team. It'll probably be predominantly new, and then there'll be like one or two. Each protagonist will have at least one, if not two, like Gen 3 backwards. So the older generation, like me and you,
yeah.
have a little bit of nostalgia to connect to these new characters.
No,
So
you're probably right. Yeah.
as to which one, they might choose something completely random,
No, I know, right? I have
but
got no idea. Like realistically, it could be anything of like there's over 1,000 Pokemon now.
yeah.
Who knows?
I mean, if I'm going to take a stab in the dark, I'm going to say it's going to be a popular Pokemon, but just
Mhm.
not Pikachu. That would be my guess.
Yeah.
Like, it will be Jigglypuff. Something like that.
Ooh,
It will
yeah,
be
yeah.
like a random
Oh,
one
and
that
Jigglypuff would
a lot
actually
of
be
people know.
Jigglypuff would be quite good because of Screen Tail. So in return, so because of Paradox Pokemon.
Hmm. Yeah, like Jigglypuff or something that people can latch onto, basically.
Definitely,
A
definitely.
popular Pokemon that's popular but not Pikachu.
Our Waffle says Dun Dunsparce would be the new Gen's Crystal Onyx episode.
Oh, yeah,
I
where did
love
that
it.
Crystal Onyx come from?
I think that Birdkeeper Toby actually has a whole video on that because like now we have
Chris
terrestrializing, which makes
Yeah.
things look like they're made out of crystal. I'm pretty sure Birdkeeper Toby has got a whole video theorizing how that is all linked together.
You know what? And it probably makes perfect sense as well because of the whole Crystal Onyx 15 years ago or
Yeah,
however
right.
long, probably longer.
It does, it does.
So yeah, well, that's all I have anyway for
No,
today. Which it's not a lot has happened, but it's a lot. It's a lot
no,
that's going to happen.
it is, it is. I have to ask, I would like want to ask chat one question.
Yeah, of course. I'm in no
Do
rush.
you think, chat, that Team Rocket are going to be in the new version of the anime, or do you think we will be saying goodbye to Team Rocket along with Ash and Pikachu?
I like it. Good question.
Yeah. That's because
Maybe.
yeah, because I don't know. It's one of the things that I'm like, oh, I think the questions that I have are like basically like Team Rocket, yay or nay? Like, will like the other question that I have is like these protagonists that we've got, this girl and this boy, are they going to be for just this one season? And
Yeah.
then next season, when the new game comes out, we'll get new protagonists, or are these our new protagonists going forward for like 20 years now, like Ash and Pikachu?
Do you
That's
know
the
what?
other.
I like that. That's a good thing that I didn't think about. I think that um the protagonists will be on trial this season. I think that they'll be on trial. They'll be like, oh, well, we'll see how it goes. If people hate them, they'll cut them off after one season. And then for some reason, they'll go off and be like, oh, I'm going to another region that we've never heard of and we might see them again in the future.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Yeah, no, I reckon you're right actually, because that's just so typical of the Pokemon Company, isn't it? Let's just
Yeah.
like feel the waters with this and see
Yeah.
how it turns out. Because
See how it
realistically,
goes.
because they did that, like, because if you think about it, it's been a very slow progression to get an open world Pokemon. We had the
Yeah.
Joey,
I'm here.
because you had the wild area in Sword and Shield where they're like, oh, let's see what people think of this, and then they went, okay, wild, like wild
Game.
areas but chunkier in
Yeah.
Hisui, and now the whole world is open world.
Yeah.
So it has been a very slow progression. So it is just like Pokemon, the Pokemon Company, to be like, oh, let's just see how this goes.
Let's just dip our toe in and see how they react. It might
Yeah,
bite your toe off though.
exactly.
But it's okay. We got 9 others.
I think that the chat seems to agree on a whole that Team Rocket will not be appearing in this season. I hope not. From our waffle, nope. Team Rocket with others, then Ash will just feel weird. There'll be a new team. Oh, and hello there, Kaiser Lucario. Nice to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you all. Nice. Thank you all so much for coming, by the way. Really cool to see you all before Christmas. But yeah, I think there'll be a new Team Rocket. Isn't it Team Star in this one?
Yeah, Team Star. I forget about those. That's such a good point. Yeah, that is such a good point. The other thing I'm really, really curious about, well, 2 things. Number 1, and again, I'll ask chat this. Do we think cameos? Do we think that Ash will get a cameo? Because I would love it personally if we had the best example I can think of is like Naruto to Naruto Shippuden. Realistically, the actual gap between production was about like 6 months or something like that. But in the world of Naruto, it was a 2-year time skip. So will we get I'd love to see like a 2-year-older Ash return for a cameo at some point throughout the season. But
or like an old Ash.
Yeah. Like an older Ash. I'd love a time skip.
Yeah, definitely, considering he's been the same age for the past 20 years.
Yeah, no. It's something that I would personally really love, but I'm not really sure whether it would actually happen or not. And the other thing I'm going to try and say without spoiling the main game for you, people in chat, please be careful with your wording for good old Jory. I really want to know how they'll implement Paradox Pokemon into the anime, because they're very how do I say this? Will the same storyline that Joey hasn't experienced yet be implemented into the anime that is in the games?
I would have thought so.
Or will they go for something different, something a bit more? Will they be time traveling? Because otherwise, how are you going to implement Paradox Pokemon?
I think that they will follow it as best as they can.
Yeah.
Like they've done with the anime, they follow the games as best as they can, but of course, the games are obviously you build your own story, but you're still going place to place in that order, exactly the same as the anime, apart from the last 2 games. Like Sword and Shield, you started at A, you finished at B, you did the thingies in between, and that's it.
Yeah.
I think that it will be roughly the same, but with the Paldea region, it'd be a bit weird because you can go it in any order. So
it's so difficult to discuss because you have got no idea what I'm talking about. There is a bit right at the very end of the storyline that is like,
really,
the storyline of this game caught me off guard. I shed a tear.
What?
I
really?
Yeah, no, I was with Mikey and I was like,
just because you finished the game, though, right? You're like, this
no, because of the storyline. Not because the game was over, legitimately because of the storyline.
You know what?
I'm playing Pokemon. You gotta play Pokemon.
Doing it.
Okay, right. What does chat say? Our Waffle says 50-50, or they show him passing down to the main character, like as in Ash, in some way, or him being a goal to beat, kind of like Leon. Oh, that would be great.
That would be cool.
Because like, how is Ash as literally? Because Ash must be known in this universe.
Yeah, well, he's the champion now, right? Unless it's a different universe.
Unless we're in an alternate universe again.
For fuck's sake.
Lucario says, I don't know, I won't judge the book by its cover till I've seen it. Powerful rumors are saying Paradox Pokemon are imaginary beings made from the energy from the Terra crystals, not actually from the past or future. Interesting, because if so, that's a totally different storyline to what's going on in the game. Yeah, Lucario to see what the Pokemon Company makes. Interesting, guys.
This has all messed me up. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm
My
sorry,
head
Joey.
hurts. It's okay. It's okay. I'll forgive you. But like, yeah, my head's a bit messed up now, and I just want to go play the game. To be honest.
No, you should, and then you need to text me immediately when you got to the end bits.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to so bad, but yeah, I can't. I mean, I'm a bit mind blown now and confused, but
So
like, it's okay. I can't think of anything else to discuss
no,
unless you do.
no, I think so. That is actually it. I guess because we're doing this like realistically, how many weeks earlier? We're doing this 2 weeks earlier than we otherwise would have been. But
Yeah,
Christmas special, we couldn't see everybody IRL. And yeah, and I will actually be away on the first weekend of on the first Friday of January anyway. So
yeah.
I assume that from now, podcast won't be back until like podcasts like this with us two talking won't be back until the what looks like the 3rd of February.
Yeah, something like that. Whenever, just probably just before we meet.
Yeah,
Try,
probably, which will be really good.
try and meet. So before we go, um, I found this, so I'm just gonna crack it right now, right here. It's just
Amazing.
Pack of Lost Origins. So I'm dropping it. Hopefully, there's not a big pull in here. Could you imagine if this has the Right, okay, so I'm gonna rip
I'm
this.
well
It's
intrigued.
Christmas. I'm treating myself. I don't open packs myself very often, so
Yay!
don't worry, guys. You can have the code card. So
Ooh, come on, code card.
come on. There we go.
Hey, there we go.
There we go.
Lovely,
Right.
jubbly. Thank you very much for changing
So
that, CJ.
1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. Here we go, guys.
Oh,
I've never done it like this before. It's weird.
Wait a second.
It's really weird.
Hey, Gastrodon. Lampent. I see something shiny at the back, Joey.
Is there something shiny at the back?
Yeah,
I can't
gift,
see.
Gift energy. I
This
see
is
something shiny.
This is a one pack magic, guys.
Roselia. I literally do see something shiny. Porygon. Inkay. Blipbug. Finion. Radiant Gardevoir. Oh, that wasn't even what I thought.
Oh,
Oh my god! I think she's
yo,
worth quite a lot as well. She's like a really popular character card.
Nice.
Nice. Not character card, trainer card.
That's
That
sick.
is a good pack.
That was a good one. That was a single pack magic.
Good pack. That was beautiful. I wish we could get that luck every time, guys.
I know. But talking of that, I am going to be doing a surprise break on New Year for you guys. Well, I say New Year, New Year's Eve. I always love those videos, CJ.
I love
Thank
them.
you
They're
so
so
much.
fun. Thank you so much, CJ.
So yeah, if you want to come and join us, ripping some packs on New Year, I would do it at midnight, but of course,
Small child.
Small child. Everyone will probably be sleeping, including myself. So if you want to come and join us, the packs are on sale ASAP. As soon as we get them up, we'll let you know. Go and grab them. We're only doing 1 box of silver, so. That's the last box break of the year, totally. And of course, my Patreons get a free pack. So,
Yay!
So yeah, I still can't believe that pack, man.
Right, that pack was so good.
That's so good.
So good. Oh my god.
Wicked stuff. Lindsay collects Gardevies as well, so I can give her that.
Oh yeah, she does, doesn't she?
Of course. But yeah, that's it,
I
I
think
think.
that's it. I think that is. I think that's all of the Pokemon news that's been released in the past 2 weeks or 3 weeks,
Yeah,
realistically.
it's not been long, has it?
No, it's not been long, but hey ho, what can you do? This is the last chance that we get to chit chat and all that jazz before the new year.
I know, yeah. Holiday plans?
I already had one Christmas last week, so
Lucky.
I already had an early Christmas with Mikey's family last week, and so second Christmas this weekend is just with me and Lindy.
Lovely stuff, though.
Yeah, no, it'd be nice. It'd be nice and quiet.
That sounds like a lovely Christmas. That sounds like my type of Christmas.
Yeah,
Nice
what are you doing,
quiet.
Joey?
So we're gonna be having 2 Christmases as well. We're gonna be having a Christmas on I think either Christmas Eve or Boxing Day, whichever one we feel like. Lindsay's gonna cook some Christmas dinner and gonna open River's first little prezzies.
Oh yeah, it's her first Christmas. Oh, their first Christmas. Sorry.
both. So it's our first Christmas as a proper family. Of course, me and Lindsay have been together for nearly 8 years now. So it'll be our first Christmas as a family, and open some presents, and she's just started to kind of set up by herself now.
Nice.
So she's aware, and yeah, it'd be wonderful. But on Christmas Day, we're going over to my mum's for Christmas dinner with all the family. They've all come from all over the place. So Southampton, Portsmouth.
Oh wow, they're really traveling up. Wow.
Yeah.
They're gonna come to the north, realize it's 5 degrees colder, and all just complain all of the time.
Probably, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, most of my family are from Southampton, Portsmouth, and the Isle of Wight.
No way.
Really far down. Yeah.
Oh my god, Joey.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, tell me about it. It's weird.
Literally where I'm from. I don't live there anymore.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that makes sense now. You are quite similar to my mom. That makes a lot of sense. Apart from
that's the most terrifying sentence that anybody's ever said.
No. My mom's wonderful. She really is.
That's all right then. Oh dear.
Yeah. But yeah, lovely. Hopefully everyone else has some wonderful Christmas plans.
Yeah, we hope that everybody has a fantastic Christmas and New Year, or Happy Hanukkah if you celebrate Hanukkah instead. I don't know what other holiday. I'm really naive about this. I have no idea what other holidays happen over this time of year apart from Hanukkah. Oh, Happy Winter Solstice if you're celebrating Winter Solstice, because that was like yesterday.
Whatever holiday you're celebrating,
whatever
happy
holiday you're celebrating, happy holidays all round.
Holiday. Hopefully you all get lots of wonderful presents if that's your thing. I hope you get lots and lots of, food and drink if that's your thing, and see lots of family. And if you don't like your family, hopefully you don't see them. Whatever. I hope you have a wonderful time.
However you choose to celebrate.
however you choose to celebrate.
I just want to sleep, says Our Waffle.
Yo, Our Waffle, I am with you on that one. I want to sleep very badly all the time. So, but yeah, I hope you all have wonderful holidays. And I hope you all also have wonderful New Year's as well. If I don't see you before, but I will be, of course, live on New Year's Eve breaking. So if you want to come and join me for that, we'll be breaking and chatting. One box only, so it'll be a quick one, and it will sell out quick, guaranteed, because it always does. And with it being a new year, everyone will be at home.
Yeah, I'm going to see Joey on the TV in the background. I'll be there on chat.
Wonderful, that'd be cool. So if you want to come over for some pack openings or just a chat, I'll be live on New Year's Eve is going to be my next video. Other than that, in the meantime, I've got a couple of shorts coming out of some where I get my acrylic Pokemon boxes that I keep on my
Ooh, interesting.
So yeah, I got one today through the post. Here it is. I'll show you very quickly.
Oh,
so
celebrations. To put the premium collection box in.
And I also got.
Oh, and you got one for the Charizard box too.
Yeah, just got it through the post today.
So cool.
It's amazing. It's so thick.
Cool. Yeah, no, it
Really,
looks it. It looks beastie.
it's very beastly. So if you want to find out where to get those from, that will be uploaded hopefully today. So I can hear the pitter patter of Toby.
Just Dizzy just came past.
Beautiful, lovely. Anyway, we're gonna go. So
Okay.
thank you very much, everyone. Have wonderful holidays, and I'll see you New Year, and we'll see Tofu nearly February.
Yeah, I know, right? Madness.
Oh my god, crazy stuff. Cool.
Anyway, take care, everybody.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Bye.